Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Okay, so I want to trigger your memory just for a second. Think back 2 years when we were in Monette. We got a tour of a very empty, historic building. We're like, hey, what's going to happen? I think Matt Batson had a vision, and now 2 years later, that vision has come to fruition. Matt, tell us about this amazing space and what you're doing with it, because it looks amazing. It's completely transformed.
Thank you, Jeremy. So this is a microbrewery. We gutted the whole building, and my wife and I rebuilt it back in the about the era that it was originally made. So 1920s is what we were shooting for. So all the brewing equipment is in the back. This is the tasting room here in the front. And yeah, it did take two and a half years to do this transformation. Yeah.
How did this vision come to you and your wife? Just the brewing aspect. Are you guys, obviously you must be beer drinkers?
Yeah, I'm a home brewer, and we do go to microbreweries around Springfield and down around Arkansas. So.
But that 1920s feel,
Well, we wanted to bring that back to this building because it was such a beautiful building whenever we gutted it. The windows up front, the ceiling up high. We just kind of wanted to bring that back and then share that with the community, that this is what Monette was.
See, now I know your wife doesn't want to be on camera, but I want to pick her brain about the design because I'm seeing so much of that historical charm in the decor. So I'm curious what is original and then what you had to replicate.
The ceiling's original.
Ceiling is original. Well, there you go. It is beautiful. But I'm talking about these pendant lights and all the fixtures that you've picked are something reminiscent of that 1920s era that you would see there.
Yeah, it is. And she did a really good job of researching that era and trying to get the lights, the seating, the chairs, the gold accents, all of that was
the tile inlays. I mean, it's gorgeous. Look below your feet, Maddie.
Yeah.
Yes, the tile inlays. Those were a lot of friends and family helped out with this. This was a lot of blood and sweat and tears, like you said earlier. Yeah. So a good friend helped me with the tile. My father helped me with all the framing and everything else, and a lot of friends helped out with just odds and ends, this and that. Yeah.
So you said we're in the tasting room. So when someone, comes here and tell me about the tasting room.
Tasting room, we'll be serving beer, obviously, and then eventually we'll grow into other things, wine. But beer, we want to make our beer, sell our beer, and this is where you get to taste it.
So, okay, you had mentioned getting a tour. Are we allowed to go back and look at back there? Is there anything back there? Can we follow you? How do we get back to you? Because it's too exciting not to look at.
I'll take it back.
Yeah, and I'll actually give you this so you can go ahead and
Oh my gosh, look at the bathroom.
This is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, look at the design, the wallpaper, Maddie. Oh my gosh.
Why does I feel like this screams your name?
This does scream my name. I'm going to move in here. Is there an apartment anywhere available?
Well, we don't know yet. We have upstairs. So this is the other bathroom.
Gorgeous.
Thanks. So back on this space is the brew house. This is the cold room. Sorry, it's a mess putting stuff together. This is where the beer will sit as we serve it up into the taps. Back here, this is the brew house, fermentation tanks, boil kettle, mash tun, all the good stuff you need to make beer. Grains are sitting back there, but this was.
Okay, so I see the exposed joist and the floor from above.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Tell me about this railing, though, because this is very ornate, detailed railing for the brewery.
Yeah, so we had that handmade. Clark's Creations up around Nevada, Missouri, makes that. And then he also made what we have on the patio as well. This was, when we bought this building, there was a store at basically our head level. The floor was dropped down a little bit. My idea was to open this up for the brew house, and then add a viewing platform so people could see the process.
People love to see how it's made.
Yes.
There we go.
I'll take this back from you. Sorry, you were walking, so.
Yeah, and then the large window allows people from the outside to see in the equipment and all that.
See, that's what I was thinking. This place is too beautiful not to have people look at it. That's why I was curious about the railings and the details, because obviously you want people to come and see the process.
Yep. Yeah, and the equipment, I mean, it's pretty. I like it, yes.
And beer drinkers, beer lovers, love to see the process of how it's made and the explanation that goes behind it, because it is such an involved craft.
Yep, yeah, it is. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask about the different flavors. Like, how many different varieties of beer do you think you'll have?
Oh, yeah, so I really like different beers, different styles of beer. Right off the bat, we'll have 5 beers, and I have the grains for an IPA, a Dunkel, a blonde ale, a amber lager, and there's one I'm forgetting, a stout. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
and did you say what is beer made from? I'm not a beer drinker. I'm sorry.
Just grain, malt. So the ingredients of beer are malt, barley, hops,
Okay.
water, and then beer is basically just sugar fermented.
Yes.
With yeast.
By the way, your wife is pointing it to me. She doesn't want to be on camera, but she wants us to go up there. Can we walk up there? How do we get up there?
Yep.
Okay, we'll follow you.
Okay.
She was like, you got to go up there. You got to go up there. I'm like, I want to go up there.
All right, we got
I was
1
like,
minute to
okay,
get up there.
we got 1 minute. Watch your step. Watch your step, Grant.
Watch your step.
Watch your step, my friend. It would be fun to end the show up in the
Right?
viewing area. This is exciting.
So you'll want to come out to the patio.
Oh my gosh, there's a whole
Oh,
other
there's a
area.
whole when you said
What?
patio, Matt, when
Oh
you
my
said patio,
gosh.
I was like, what is he talking about? Now I feel like I'm in Greece.
What? This is amazing.
This is beautiful.
Matt, you've really created an oasis, like a destination here in
Thank you.
Monette.
Yeah, we've tried. We want the community to be able to come in, sit, relax, and gather.
Yeah, I feel like we're in another
Connect.
country, like you
I
said.
do too. I feel like I'm in Greece. Okay, so when will you be opening?
We're shooting for the first part of October.
Okay,
Alrighty.
be
Come check 'em
checking
out.
back here in Monette for this. And again, the Repurpose Fair Festival coming up this weekend in downtown Monette.